I know you guys wanting to see more fabrication videos and, you know, fixing it up and all this and that. Well, you can't fix up a truck without it being running. I mean, what's the point in having it? So, we've got the drive shaft off of it again, okay? We talked about how to take the drive shaft off on the last one when we did that. Problem is there's a problem with the transmission or the clutch. I'm not sure exactly what it is just yet. So we're pulling the transmission. Well, we got it up on blocks. I say we, because talking about me and you guys. Okay, there's a cross member that holds the transmission up. Well, put a jack underneath it and hold the transmission up, okay? There's 2 bolts on this side on a cross for the cross member, and you see over there there's 2 more bolts that are hanging down right there in the center screen. That holds the other side of it. Once you have that supported, in here with the stick, underneath your carpet or whatever, there's going to be 4 bolts. I'm sorry, 6 bolts that go all the way around the outside of this ring. And what that'll do is that'll pop the whole boot and everything off of it. Once you get in there, then you have your stick, and right there in the stick you're going to see one of those retaining rings that you have to, there's like 2 holes on each side, and you got to pinch it closed and then pull the ring out. Once you pull the ring out, give it a little bit of a yank and you can pull your stick out, like on my trash. Yeah, wonderful. Anyway, that way you'll have the room to be able to pull your transmission out. You'll notice there's going to be a bolt there, and there's going to be a bolt about halfway up the side on this side and on the other side, and then there's 2 more bolts on top. That's pretty much what holds the transmission. I decided to take the starter off so it's out of my way. You also have this deal, which this is your master cylinder for your clutch. Unbolt that from it. You'll have these wires coming down this side. See, there's a plug there and a plug up front so that you can get those plugs off. I went ahead and drained using a wrench. I undid the plug on the bottom so I could drain the oil off. Now I have my cross member out. Next thing is I got to take the 2 bolts off and then slide it out of the motor using my safe jack system. Oh, don't forget the speedometer cable on the other side. I put my forearms underneath it and basically bench pressed it. That right there is the clutch. There's a lot of grease and stuff around it. I'm going to have to check it out. I have to take that out, which that looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, and I'll be able to pull that off, and I'll be able to get in there to see what else might be the problem. I got it set up on blocks out here. I'm going to pressure wash it, like I just said. I went ahead and I put this back in. That way I can put it in gear. And I spun it, and it doesn't sound like nothing's wrong. I'm noticing a little excessive wear right there, and a little bit of rust. You see it right there? I don't know if it's focusing. And there it is. Anyway, there's a little bit of rust right there. This is the throwout bearing. This, if you noticed all the little teeth that were all the way around the clutch, this right there goes against it. Well, this can spin with the clutch, okay? And then when your master cylinder pushes on this, it pushes that in. See how that works? When it pushes that in, it releases the clutch. So that's how that works. But yeah, this is really dirty. We're going to clean it. I went out and bought a new clutch. $109 for this new clutch. The old clutch was kind of wore down. It looks like it's been replaced before, but the pilot bearing was chipped off in one spot, and it didn't look new. So this comes with a complete kit. Comes with your throwout bearing, your pilot bearing, your clutch, your pressure plate, and your positioning tool to be able to get it back on there. There's the transmission. I went ahead and pressure washed it. Got it nice and clean. I mean, it's not all the way, but it's better than what it was. And then I took some brake cleaner with no alcohol in it and sprayed it all down. That way it rinses all the water off. Less chance of rust on any parts where it could have seeped. Alright, next thing we need to do is clean your flywheel with, like I said, you can use brake cleaner or any kind of cleaner like that, but it has to be non-chlorinated. Don't ask me why, it's just what I've been told. So clean your flywheel, clean the hole out that your pilot bearing is going into. Then get your pilot bearing, that's what this is. The old one was cracked and bad, and then just stick that right in there. Okay, it should go in snug, so if it goes in snug, that's okay. Don't worry about it. As you can see, there it is installed. I had to make sure that I mashed it all the way in there. The only thing is it gets a little bit bent on the edges, if you can see that. So what I did was I took my extension and I put it there, and then I just ran it around in circles just to kind of ream that outside edge of it back out. So in that way my tool, clutch positioning tool, can slide back in there fairly easy. It's just a little snug, which I mean you want it to be snug. Here's the new clutch. The new clutch, see how it says flywheel side? That is the side that goes against the flywheel. As you align it, there's little pins already there, so align your whole pressure plate on there. This is your clutch positioning tool. Okay, remember I talked about that just a minute ago. See that? It goes into there. It's got little teeth grooves so that everything can slide in and out. Once that can slide in and out nice and easy, that means you have your clutch nice and straight. Otherwise, when you put your transmission in, it's not going to slide into that hole and go where it's supposed to. And it's going to be really screwed up when you do that. Okay, so make sure that that's straight. Alright, drag your transmission into place. Set the rear part up on the frame cross member. And for this next part, I would suggest getting a friend. This piece right here, okay, you got your throwout bearing. Remember, I fixed that one part. Well, it seems to work just fine. See, that's how that's supposed to work. So, see those teeth? Those teeth have to go into the clutch, right through that hole. Alright, after you get the transmission in, reverse step all the bolts and everything that I said originally. Get your bolts all put in, get your drive shaft put in, make sure everything's buttoned up. Put, well, for a Nissan Hardbody, it's 2.5 liters of oil. It's like 75, 80 weight. And get it all back together. Hope this helps you guys. If I missed anything, any important steps, just comment below. Leave me comments. Rate whether you like it or not. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And we'll see you guys next time. Alright, now shortly after this video was made, I test drove the Mini and the transmission is gone. I can get a used transmission for $160, so that's the next step, is finding a transmission and getting that put in. So that means that the next video that I make for you guys is going to be a little bit longer because I got to do the transmission first. Also in 2 weeks, there's a big, huge car show in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It's called Slammerly Reunion. And we're going to be attending that and having a good time. So maybe some of you guys will see you out there. Take care till next time. Just keep building.